Thank you so much for being with us, sir, this morning.
Thank you for having me.
You saw Sukanya, that interview you did, very, very raw emotions going on there, too. What are some of the, you had a chance to reflect over the past 6 months. What are some of the observations that you've made, when you look back and you see how far we've come and what still needs to happen?
Well, I have mixed emotions. The reality is this is so devastating that the government can never move fast enough. I mean, we had 23 people lose their lives. That doesn't get replaced. So there's going to be a lot of mourning going on for a long time. We have made a lot of headway, but not nearly enough. As you've seen, you just saw that person that's in an apartment. They're not back in their home. There's a lot of that. So there's a tremendous amount of work to be done. And as Staten Islanders, we often feel like we're the forgotten borough. So the emotions run even higher in Staten Island because we've been through so much for so long.
And this is a perfect example right here, a live look at what's left behind there. Just, that vacant cavity right there where somebody's home once stood. Talk to me a little bit about the progress being made, even just since last Friday, as far as federal aid and narrowing that, funneling that through so these people, the residents of Staten Island, can actually see and feel that money.
Right. Well, as you know, we were successful in Washington. It took a little time. We got $51 billion that was approved for the recovery. Now, out of that, $16 billion was allocated for the city of New York, and $16 billion was allocated for the state. And that's going to be given out in tranches. So $1.7 billion was just approved Friday by HUD for the state. So the state will be receiving $1.7 billion. We are expecting within a few days for $1.8 billion to be approved for the city of New York. So that money will go for everything from buying people's homes out, buying them out, money for reconstruction, like the woman you just saw that says she doesn't have enough. She got some wood from the Siller Foundation. There's going to be grants given by the city of New York from that $1.8 billion so that she can finish her house and move back in.
Let's talk about timeline. How soon? I mean, we're already talking 6 months, and then, we're still talking about figures here, numbers that are not tangible to these families who need it.
Well, believe it or not, once the federal government, which is HUD, approves the plan, the money flows almost instantly to the city and the state. So it will move very quickly. And I know it's frustrating, I know how hard it is, but it's $51 billion of taxpayer money. We have to be stewards of that money, making sure not only it's spent wisely and correctly, but it's spent on the people that need it the most.
And you can assure these residents out there saying, let us feel it, let us see it, that will happen?
Absolutely. No, it's going to happen. Myself, everyone is working tirelessly. My entire staff and all the elected officials have really come together in a bipartisan way to do everything we possibly can, knowing it's never going to be enough, but we're going to try our best and continue to move forward.
All right. Hopefully we can see that happen, and we'd love to be able to report on that progress and actually show you firsthand where that money is going. Thank you, sir, very much. Representative Grimm, we appreciate your time with us this morning.
Thank you.
8:37 right now. Craig?
All right, Sukanya Krishnan continues our PIX Cares coverage next from New York.